President Trump is going to Capitol Hill for the first time since Congress began investigating his campaign's ties to Russia. The president and top Republicans discussed their priorities for tonight's speech at a White House meeting yesterday. House and Senate leaders listed Obamacare as their top task. Democrats do not believe that Republican plans to repeal and replace the law are realistic. Nancy Cordes is on Capitol Hill. Nancy, good morning.
Good morning. Republicans are going to be looking for some concrete details from the president tonight on the way forward on Obamacare. They want some guidance because they got an earful from constituents last week, leading some GOP lawmakers to argue that they should try to speed up repeal before their colleagues can get cold feet.
The status quo is not an option.
After a meeting at the White House, the Republican leaders of the House and Senate said their agenda is exactly the same as the president's.
We have to step in and prevent Obamacare from getting worse, from collapsing.
But Republicans are still split about the scope of a replacement plan. And the president's one-time promise that the law will be repealed and replaced simultaneously no longer seems realistic.
I believe the odds are very high. We will keep the ACA.
In a prebuttal to President Trump's address, Democratic leaders slammed the deep cuts to domestic programs in his new budget.
To increase defense by such a large amount and then cut the very programs that help middle-class Americans seems to me to be just totally wrong and out of whack.
This will be Mr. Trump's first visit to Capitol Hill since the House and Senate broadened their Russian hacking investigations to examine whether Trump associates colluded with Russian officials during the campaign.
What I've been told is by many folks is that there's nothing there.
Republican Devin Nunes, who chairs the House Intelligence Committee, downplayed the probe. His Democratic counterpart, Adam Schiff, said that's premature.
I don't think we should be drawing any conclusion thus far.
So you think intelligence officials may know more than they're telling you right now?
I don't think that anybody should prejudge at this point whether there were contacts between the Trump campaign and Russia, either directly or indirectly.
Dozens of House Democrats boycotted the president's inaugural address, but they will be in their seats tonight, and they will be showing their displeasure with some of his policies by bringing guests who they say have been hurt by his proposals on immigration, on gun control, and on health care. Gayle?
Thank you, Nancy.